I was scrolling on my TikTok um, the other day. And of course, as you know, on your For You page, you could come across anybody from all over the world. Doesn't really matter. It's just kind of popping up, right? So I'm on there. And in a short amount of time, there's just like a few people that came up that just really stuck with me. The first one was this really, actually, it was the account of a, I guess, famous streamer video game guy that records himself, streaming, playing the game. And there's this little boy that he stumbles across in the game, and the kid starts sharing about his life, and he's like, "Yeah, I get bullied all the time because I don't know how to play the game, and I don't have any friends." And this guy, the famous guy, is like, "Okay, man, I'm gonna help you like make a win in this game," and like was trying to help him out, and eventually helped him win the game, however it worked. And the kid was happy he won, but also found out who this guy was. And he started getting emotional on the call. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, no one's going to believe me. Thank you so much. I don't have any friends." Like this whole thing, which is heartbreaking. I mean, it's amazing and so sweet of this famous guy to interact with this kid, but just this kid sharing, like, I don't have any friends, right? And then there was this girl I stumbled upon one time who wears elf ears, like fake elf ears, in all of her videos. And she records herself singing songs that she writes. And she's like outside in nature and like medieval garb and or medieval style garb, I should say. And I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, so the more nerdy you are, the more I just love you. And I'm like, I want to be friends with this person. And not as a joke, like genuinely. And so, but she's so sweet because you can tell she's just kind of in her own world with her elf ears. And a lot of people out there would be like, wow, what a weird person. And I'm like, oh my God, she's amazing. But, in the comments, it's kind of like making fun of her, right? And then lastly, there was this girl who has autism, and she says that she has autism. And she was like, I don't have any friends, so I'm just gonna post on here my crocheting that I do because I'm hoping I have no one to talk to, so I'm just gonna post this on here. And then she posts follow-up videos because thank God there's a lot of kind people that come in her feed and say, "Hey, we love you, you're amazing, we'll be your friend." And it gets me because we have so many people out there that don't have friends and are different and they feel like there's something wrong with them. They feel like that because they like nerdy things or they're socially awkward or maybe their body size is different that suddenly they don't matter and they don't fit in. And that breaks my heart because I believe to my core that every single person is important and on this planet for a reason. And it's important for us to find those people and reach out and love them, and they deserve to feel that acceptance like anybody else. And just because you like elf ears versus football does not make you less than anybody else. And I'm just saying this to whoever is watching who might fit into these categories or might just feel that way, that you matter, that you are important, that you are beautiful, you're handsome, you have such a cool gift, you have such an amazing skill and interest. It makes you so interesting, it makes you different. And you are so enough that way. And I just hope you know that. I hope you know you're enough. And if no one else tells you that, I hope you hear it from me, a stranger. You are completely enough and don't change who you are to be accepted. And I hope that if you do feel lonely, that you have friends that come around you and may we be just a better society to love on those that feel like they don't fit in because no one deserves to live their life feeling like they don't matter or to feel lonely. So that's what I wanted to share today. And if you're someone that has a lot of friends and feels accepted, I encourage you to look outside of yourself and be aware and go and sit with a person who's super socially awkward because you have no idea what that might do for them. And if you're someone who doesn't feel like you fit in, I want you to know that it doesn't fucking matter what anyone else says. You matter. You're worthy. You're on this planet for a reason, and we're so happy that you are. You're so important, and you're so special, and you weren't a mistake, and you're not a disappointment, and you're amazing. And yes, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.